Hello, my dear friends. It's me again, Dr. Gemi Thompson, your trusted virtual senior health advisor here at Purethic Health. And today, we are diving into something that could change your morning starting tonight. Because if you're over 60 and you often wake up feeling stiff, unsteady, or your legs feel weak as you climb out of bed, then what I'm about to share with you may be one of the simplest, most natural ways to wake up tomorrow with stronger legs, healthier joints, and greater balance, all while you sleep. Yes, my friend, one simple food before bed. But first, let's start with the problem so many seniors quietly suffer through: the silent struggle of weak legs and achy joints after 60. You know the feeling. You swing your legs off the bed, your knees crack, your ankles feel stiff. You hesitate before you rise, worried about balance. And as you shuffle to the bathroom, you wonder, why does my body feel older than my mind? You are not alone. As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength. Our joints lose lubrication. Our circulation slows. And every morning becomes a subtle reminder that time is marching on. In medical terms, this creeping muscle loss is called sarcopenia. It's muscle weakness due to aging. And one of its earliest signs is not in your arms or shoulders, but right where you feel it every morning: your legs. Weak legs don't just make mornings difficult. They affect your balance, your confidence, your independence, and eventually, if unchecked, they increase the risk of dangerous falls, which, as you know, is one of the leading causes of serious injury in seniors over 65. Now, while exercise and therapy are crucial, what you eat, especially right before bed, may have a surprising impact on how your legs feel the very next morning. Because your body does most of its healing, rebuilding, and recovery while you sleep, and what you feed it before you close your eyes can either fuel this repair or starve it. The little-known link between sleep, collagen, and joint recovery. Let's get a little scientific here, but don't worry, I'll make it simple. Your muscles and joints are mostly made of collagen, the primary structural protein that gives your tissues strength and elasticity. But after 60, your body produces less and less collagen on its own. That's one reason why your joints creak, your skin sags, and your muscles feel softer than they once did. The good news? You can support your body's collagen needs through specific foods, and some research now shows that when you consume collagen-boosting foods right before bed, you may maximize your body's natural overnight repair cycles. This is why many top senior wellness experts, myself included, recommend a small, targeted collagen-supporting snack before sleep. Because during deep sleep, your body ramps up production of growth hormones that drive tissue repair, but only if the right raw materials are available. That's where tonight's hero food comes in. The power of tart cherries, a simple food with overnight benefits. Now, you may have heard of tart cherries before, but did you know they're one of the best natural foods you can consume before bed, especially if you're over 60? Here's why. Rich in natural melatonin, which supports restful, deep sleep. Packed with antioxidants, including anthocyanins that help fight inflammation in joints. Natural collagen support by reducing oxidative stress that breaks down connective tissues. In one study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, seniors who consumed tart cherry juice before bed reported not only better sleep quality, but also less joint pain and greater mobility in the mornings. Because as you sleep, these powerful compounds go to work, reducing inflammation, supporting joint lubrication, assisting muscle recovery, and gently promoting stronger leg function by morning. Even better, tart cherries may also support circulation health, which is crucial for seniors striving to maintain steady blood flow to their lower extremities. Why circulation health is key to stronger legs after 60. Now let's touch briefly on circulation health, my friends. You see, your legs are the farthest point from your heart, and as circulation weakens with age, your legs and feet often suffer first. Poor circulation can contribute to muscle cramping, cold feet, numbness or tingling, slow recovery from walking or standing, and ultimately, leg weakness. By supporting both joint health and circulation overnight, simple foods like tart cherries serve as gentle allies while you sleep. But tart cherries aren't the only nighttime hero we'll explore today, because coming up, I'll reveal several other powerful foods and nutrients you can easily consume before bed to gently rebuild muscle tissue, restore joint comfort, and even reduce your risk of falls. Plus, I'll share the one common bedtime habit that may secretly sabotage your overnight healing, and what to do instead. Stay with me, because every simple change you make tonight could lead to stronger legs tomorrow, and that, my friend, is the Purethic Health promise. The nighttime healing window. Why timing matters after 60. Before we dive into more specific foods, I want you to truly understand why your body heals differently at night after 60. In your younger years, your body produced an abundance of growth hormones, collagen, and regenerative enzymes. But after 60, these levels decline, and that means you have to work smarter to support your body's healing capacity. Nighttime, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., is often called the deep repair window. During this phase of sleep, your brain cycles into deep restorative stages, where hormones like human growth hormone, HGH, peak, and tissues like muscles, joints, and even nerves are actively rebuilt. But here's the critical piece. Without the right nutrients present in your bloodstream, your body cannot rebuild what's missing. It's like trying to repair your house overnight, but there are no bricks, no mortar, no lumber. The workers are ready, but they have nothing to work with. That's why your pre-bed nutrition is so vital, especially for seniors. Introducing another star, pumpkin seeds, a joint-supporting powerhouse. Let me now introduce you to another simple food that can dramatically impact your leg strength, circulation, and joint comfort: pumpkin seeds. Yes, that's right. Those tiny green seeds, often overlooked in your pantry, are rich in magnesium, which supports muscle relaxation, nerve function, and steady blood flow to your legs. Zinc, crucial for tissue repair and collagen production. Tryptophan, a natural amino acid that promotes better sleep by boosting serotonin and melatonin. Research shows that magnesium deficiency is shockingly common in adults over 60, and it directly contributes to muscle weakness, restless legs, cramps, and poor balance. By simply consuming a small handful of pumpkin seeds before bed, you may reduce nighttime leg cramps, improve muscle relaxation, support overnight collagen synthesis, and wake up with steadier legs and more confident balance. Remember, tiny actions, repeated daily, build profound results over time. What about protein before bed? The overlooked key to muscle recovery. Now, let's talk about something that surprises many of my senior patients: protein timing. You see, most seniors eat protein primarily at breakfast or lunch, but by bedtime, your bloodstream may lack sufficient amino acids for overnight muscle repair. Several studies now show that consuming 10 to 20 grams of high-quality protein before sleep can directly improve overnight muscle protein synthesis, especially for older adults. Why? Because as you sleep, your body doesn't pause its repair work. It needs raw materials, amino acids, to rebuild muscle fibers damaged from walking, standing, or even mild physical activity during the day. Here are some easy bedtime protein options that won't disrupt your digestion. A small cup of plain Greek yogurt, rich in casein protein. A scoop of collagen peptides dissolved in warm water. Or a simple protein smoothie made with almond milk and berries. This nighttime protein habit may accelerate leg muscle strength, reduce morning stiffness, and even enhance joint flexibility. You're not trying to bodybuild at 60. You're aiming for functional strength, strong enough to get up confidently, climb stairs safely, and walk steady, without fear of falling. The surprising role of circulation foods for overnight recovery. We cannot talk about stronger legs without emphasizing circulation health once more. If blood isn't flowing freely to your leg muscles overnight, you're limiting your body's ability to deliver oxygen, nutrients, and growth factors where they're needed most. That's where certain circulation-enhancing foods come into play. One standout: beetroot. Beets are rich in natural nitrates that help dilate blood vessels, improving oxygen delivery to peripheral tissues like your legs and feet. Consuming small amounts of beetroot juice or beet powder before bed has been shown to improve blood flow during sleep, enhance muscle oxygenation overnight, support vascular flexibility in aging arteries, and may reduce nocturnal leg cramps linked to poor circulation. Many of my patients combine tart cherries with a small serving of beet juice as their nighttime vascular tonic. The hidden enemy: inflammatory bedtime snacks. Sabotaging seniors. Before we move forward, I must warn you, not all bedtime snacks are helpful. Some may secretly sabotage your overnight repair. For example, high-sugar, processed snacks, cookies, cakes, sugary cereals, trigger insulin spikes, disrupt sleep quality, promote inflammation, and actually impair collagen production. Additionally, salty processed foods can lead to fluid retention, joint stiffness, and nighttime swelling, making mornings even more uncomfortable. If your goal is stronger legs and healthier joints by morning, these inflammatory foods must be eliminated from your bedtime routine. Instead, favor anti-inflammatory, collagen-supporting, circulation-enhancing options we've discussed. Coming up next, we've now covered 3 powerful nighttime allies: tart cherries, pumpkin seeds, and targeted bedtime protein. But we're only halfway through. In the next section, I'll reveal the hidden hormone shift after 60 that silently drains your muscle strength, and the simple nutrient combination that may help rebalance it naturally. Plus, I'll share one of my favorite doctor-approved sleep rituals that many of my senior patients now swear by. Stay with me. You are actively building your stronger tomorrow, one informed choice at a time. The silent hormone shift after 60 that weakens your legs. Let's continue. One of the most overlooked reasons seniors experience weaker legs, joint stiffness, and slower recovery after activity comes down to a subtle but critical hormonal shift: the decline of natural testosterone and growth hormone levels. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not talking about levels seen in younger bodybuilders. I'm referring to the modest baseline levels of anabolic hormones that even women and men both need to maintain muscle tone, bone density, joint lubrication, and collagen integrity after 60. Unfortunately, as these hormones decline naturally with age, we start to see thinner leg muscles, decreased joint cushioning, slower tissue repair, and an increased risk of falling or instability. The good news? Certain natural compounds in food can gently support your body's own production of these essential hormones, safely, without pharmaceutical intervention. Enter pomegranate, the ancient hormone-supporting fruit. Pomegranate, often called a fruit of longevity in ancient cultures, offers specific compounds that support hormonal health naturally in seniors. Inside pomegranate are powerful polyphenols that help reduce oxidative stress in endocrine glands, support better cardiovascular function. More blood flow equals more nutrient delivery to muscles, may assist in balancing testosterone metabolism gently. In fact, several small human studies suggest that daily pomegranate consumption may improve vascular flexibility, arterial blood flow, and even male vitality over 60, supporting stronger, healthier muscles and joints indirectly. A small glass of pure pomegranate juice before bed may act like a natural youth tonic, supporting not only your joints, but also your entire cardiovascular system overnight. As your circulation improves, so too does your ability to rebuild worn tissues while you sleep. Natural foods for male vitality over 60. Let me speak briefly to my male audience. If you're a man over 60, you've likely noticed safe, slower recovery after simple yard work, morning stiffness in your lower back or knees, lower energy to engage in activities you once enjoyed. Part of this stems from the natural decline in androgen hormones that regulate tissue repair, muscle fiber size, and even joint lubrication. But here's some promising news. Certain foods, when combined with bedtime rituals, may support vitality naturally. Beyond pomegranate, consider adding Brazil nuts, rich in selenium, which supports testosterone balance, zinc-rich oysters or pumpkin seeds, omega-3 fatty acids from wild salmon, supporting anti-inflammatory pathways. Taken together, these nutrients may help maintain male vitality after 60, indirectly protecting your joint strength and overall muscular resilience. The brain connection, protecting balance and preventing falls. Now let's widen the lens even further. Strong legs are only part of the equation for preventing falls after 60. You also need clear brain-to-muscle communication, rapid balance reflexes, and healthy vestibular function. This is where certain brain health nutrients for seniors become incredibly valuable. For example, omega-3 DHA, vital for maintaining nerve membranes and reaction speed. B vitamins, especially B12, crucial for peripheral nerve signaling. Coenzyme Q10 supports cellular energy in both muscles and neurons. Studies now confirm that older adults who support both their leg strength and cognitive balance systems enjoy far greater confidence, fewer falls, and better mobility into their 80s and beyond. The power of consistency over intensity. At this point, you might be thinking, Dr. Gemi, this sounds like a lot. Do I need to overhaul my entire life overnight? The answer is a warm and gentle no. What matters most at this stage of life is not aggressive, exhausting effort. It's consistent micro steps done daily. If you can simply commit to a few key bedtime rituals each night, you may be shocked by the compounding improvements you feel after just a few weeks. Stronger steps getting out of bed, reduced joint cracking in the morning, calmer balance while walking, and renewed confidence in your body's ability to support you. Coming up next, in the next section, I'll share the single most overlooked morning habit that activates your circulation quickly, the role of vitamin D in bone density and joint stability, and the surprising sleep-breathing connection to stronger legs. You're building your personal longevity blueprint, and every layer counts. Stay with me, my friends. The best is yet ahead. Here's what most seniors miss. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your circulation naturally slows. Gravity has pulled blood toward your legs overnight. Your joints and tissues are mildly dehydrated. If you try to leap out of bed too quickly, you may experience sudden dizziness, knee stiffness, a wobbly first step. This is why I always recommend my seniors begin with what I call the 3-minute morning circulation primer. As soon as you wake, seated on the edge of your bed, ankle pumps, 20 reps. Flex your toes up and down to stimulate calf muscle pumps. Heel to toe rolls, 20 reps. Gently roll your feet front to back, waking up proprioceptors in your ankles. Seated knee lifts, 10 reps. Slowly lift each knee upward toward your chest while breathing deeply. Gentle neck rotations, 5 reps per side. Release neck stiffness, which indirectly improves your balance. This mini routine requires no equipment, can be done in your pajamas, and activates both your circulation health and balance centers simultaneously. After just a few weeks of consistency, many seniors report less dizziness in the morning, greater confidence standing up, improved flexibility in their knees and ankles, and it beautifully complements your nighttime nutritional strategies. The role of vitamin D, a quiet bone protector. Let's talk briefly about bone density, one of the most crucial but silent factors that affect joint strength after 60. By this stage of life, you've likely lost some degree of bone mass, a natural part of aging called osteopenia or osteoporosis. The problem? We often don't feel weak bones until they fracture. This is where vitamin D becomes your invisible shield. Vitamin D plays critical roles in calcium absorption, bone remodeling, joint cushioning, and even muscle fiber integrity. However, research shows up to 60% of seniors over 65 are vitamin D insufficient, especially during winter months or if spending limited time outdoors. I recommend discussing with your healthcare provider whether you should get your vitamin D levels tested, supplement with vitamin D3 as needed, pair it with vitamin K2 for optimal calcium placement into bones. This quiet adjustment can dramatically improve joint strength after 60 and reduce your risk of fractures from accidental falls. The surprising sleep-breathing connection to joint health. Now for something most people never connect. Your nighttime breathing patterns directly influence how well your joints recover overnight. Here's why. Poor sleep posture can restrict diaphragm movement. Shallow breathing reduces oxygen delivery to muscles. Interrupted sleep, apnea, snoring, spikes inflammatory hormones like cortisol. Over time, this low-grade nightly stress leaves your joints inflamed, stiffer in the morning, slower to repair micro tears from daily use. But when you optimize your breathing, oxygen delivery improves, inflammation lowers, collagen repair accelerates. Simple strategies include elevating your head slightly, sleeping on your side if safe for you, practicing gentle nasal breathing techniques before bed. Many seniors notice profound improvements in leg strength, joint flexibility, and even brain clarity after correcting their nighttime breathing habits. Your personal longevity blueprint is forming. By this point, you've learned how bedtime foods, morning circulation, hormone support, nutrient optimization, and sleep breathing all integrate into a powerful system. This is not about chasing perfect youth. It's about reclaiming the vibrant mobility, energy, and stability you deserve, even into your late 70s, 80s, or 90s. When combined with consistency, your body begins to regenerate. Stronger muscles, lubricated joints, clearer balance reflexes, and a resilient cardiovascular system to fuel it all. Coming up next, in our final section, I'll guide you through the key myths about joint health most seniors still believe, what your doctor may overlook about leg weakness, and your final action blueprint to wake up stronger every morning, no matter your starting point. You've made it this far, and that shows your powerful commitment. Stay with me, my friends, we're nearly there. The myths that keep seniors stuck. Now, as we reach the final section of today's powerful journey together, I want to gently debunk some of the most common myths I encounter in my practice. Myth 1. Weak legs are just a normal part of aging. No, my friend, weak legs are often the result of nutrient depletion, inflammation buildup, circulatory compromise, underused muscle fibers. When you intervene with targeted foods, proper movement, and nighttime repair strategies, leg strength can dramatically rebound even in your 70s or 80s. Myth 2. Nothing can reverse joint wear and tear after 60. Science shows otherwise. Collagen support, anti-inflammatory nutrients, proper hydration, and gentle micro-loading exercises can stimulate cartilage health and reduce joint discomfort substantially. Even mild weight-bearing activities like water aerobics, chair squats, controlled resistance bands can support your joint strength after 60 without harming delicate tissues. Myth 3. If my blood work is fine, I'm fine. Blood panels often miss early nerve inflammation, subtle hormonal imbalances, vitamin deficiencies like vitamin D3 or magnesium, hidden micronutrient gaps. That's why holistic wellness monitoring is crucial. Symptoms like weak legs, tingling hands, poor balance, or brain fog are often early warning signs of silent processes occurring underneath. Your personalized morning blueprint, the Purethic Health approach. Before I close today's session, allow me to summarize your daily action plan. Simple, science-backed, and senior-optimized. Before sleep, eat your collagen-rich evening snack, for example papaya or kiwi fruit. Pair with magnesium-rich almonds or a small portion of walnuts. Stay hydrated with calming herbal teas. Avoid excess caffeine. Practice 5 minutes of deep belly breathing to oxygenate muscles. During sleep, support nasal breathing. Elevate your head slightly to reduce apnea risk. Ensure comfortable room temperature for uninterrupted sleep cycles. Upon waking, perform Dr. Gemi's 3-minute morning circulation primer. Consume warm lemon water or gentle herbal infusion. Include your morning vitality blend, with protein, berries, and joint-supporting nutrients. Throughout the day, light movement every 90 minutes, short walks, stretches. Stay consistent with hydration and balanced nutrition. Engage in mentally stimulating activities to support brain health seniors, like puzzles, reading, or meaningful conversations. The senior health truth few talk about. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You are not condemned to decline. Every small action you take today builds momentum for improved longevity after 60, stronger muscles, more stable joints, sharper brain clarity, and renewed daily independence. Aging gracefully is not an accident. It is an intentional process built upon small, sustainable habits, exactly like the ones we've explored together today. If this episode resonated with you, my dear senior friends, remember, you are part of a growing family here at Purethic Health. Subscribe for weekly science-backed guidance. Share this with a friend or loved one who may benefit. And as always, know that, yes, years still lie ahead with proper care, wisdom, and gentle daily discipline. Vibrant health after 60 is absolutely within your reach. I'm Dr. Gemi Thompson. Thank you for allowing me to guide you once again on your journey towards senior wellness. Until next time, stay strong, stay hopeful, and stay Purethic.